Hey there everybody, and welcome to a top 10 list of the top 10 dinosaurs in World of Warcraft. Hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. Number 10. For number 10 here, it's going to be Old Tozoko, I think it is. I'm not very good at pronouncing things, but this guy is number 10 in the Zandalari main city here. This guy looks just so amazing with the armor. Like, he's got like harpoon launchers, and he's got those rings around his tail, which look really cool. And he's got that awesome headpiece, and blue is probably my favorite color, so that's why I chose him. Number 9. Number 9 is going to be the Devilsaur Queen in Ungaro Crater, mostly for the fact that she is the queen of the Devilsaurs, and also because it's probably one of the first Devilsaurs that you come into contact with, at least in terms of like the early game or leveling up. If you did level up in Ungaro Crater, or at least go down all of Kalimdor here. But yeah, it's got like a really cool model, especially for the time, and I really like the spikes on its back. It also does in fact have a quest that goes with it where you have to slay the beast, and that makes the Devilsaur Queen number 9. Number 8. Number 8 is going to be these Gunjack Raptors. Now, there are a lot of raptors in the game, but there is kind of something special about these ones. One, they're snow raptors, so you know they're really cold, and they make them a nice blue color, which looks really nice, to be honest. And on top of that, they have these cool feathers around their like arms and legs there, and they look really cool. And like I said, they are like from the icy tundras of Northrend, so they are very cold raptors, but that's one thing I really like about them. 7. Alright, you guys, so I'm not going to disappoint you here. You thought those snow raptors were cool? Nah, now we got space raptors. These sickle-tooth raptors come from Netherstorm, and they're pretty cool looking model, to be honest. It's nothing you would have seen at the time, definitely. They got the spikes on their tails. They have a really nice skin model, and if you look at their eyes, they're all glowy and stuff, especially from all the energy going around it here. These guys are kind of protected in a dome, which is really cool. I think they are honestly one of the cooler looking dinosaurs in the game, and I usually have them on a pet actually for my hunter. Another cool thing on this is that within this enclosure, I guess you could call it, there's also a giant dinosaur in the back there, and that's really cool as well, but he's not part of the list, so we don't care about him. Number 6. All right, boys, here for number 6, I'm going to be spicing it up. You get a 2 for here. You get a 2 for 1. So we got I honestly cannot say that name, but he is the Insatiable. He's Insatiable, and then we got his friend Nafulwin. Do not, please don't say anything in the comments about what I'm saying here. But he's ancient. He's older than time itself. Like there's no stopping these two. They continually are just going to be fighting for the more dominant one. But as time can tell, nothing's going to happen. Number 5. Number 5 is going to be going to these Toxicsaurs, I think they are. At least from what I could tell, it's the Toxicsaur. Sorry, not Cesar. But these guys can be found in the Devilsaur dungeon and a few other places. But these guys were the ones that I was finding here throughout the dungeon. And these guys are super adorable. I absolutely love these guys. They kind of remind me of the little guys from Jurassic Park that kind of like travel in the big packs and stuff. But yeah, these guys are super cute, and that's why they take number 5 on the list. 4. All right, boys, for number 4 here, we're going to be spicing it up. Now, you thought zombie dragons were cool? Not zombie dinosaurs, dude. We got Razzan here in the same dungeon as the last guys. It's going to be the Devilsaur dungeon. This guy is probably one of the coolest models. He's got those sarcophagus on the side of him. He's got like these cool like little claws. He's got like golden shoes even, and these little emblems all along his body, and he's even got like those tusks. Like, this is probably one of the coolest like bosses just looking like wise. And even he's got like the little tassels at the end of his tail, and it was actually a pretty fun fight. I like how he does summon like the little skeleton raptors and stuff. But yeah, our boy here is going to be taking number 4 on the list, not just for the fact that he's a cool boss, but the fact that he's a zombie dinosaur. 3. All right, boys, number 3 is where it gets we're getting a little faster here. Number 3, it's going to be Hordon from the Throne of Thunder raid. I mean, like, what's not to love about this giant Triceratops? One, he drops him out, which I have. That's always a good thing. He's got these like 2 battering rams on the side of him. These things look awesome. And they got spikes, so that just gives this spiky dinosaur even more spikes. Okay, the one weird thing I find is that he's blindfolded. I don't know how he sees in there. I think he just kind of like rams and like throws himself around. But yeah, he's got these cool like ankle bracelets and like this cool face mask, I guess, kind of thing. And his tail's got like more spikes. Yo, this thing is Spike City. But honestly, Hordon, number 3. He's really cool. Love the fight. One of the cooler mounts in the game. Number 2. All right, number 2 is the raid killer himself, and that's going to be Undasta. Now, I couldn't get a lot of footage because this guy dies super quick, obviously, because it's like almost what, 6-7 years old, 8 years maybe. But yeah, Undasta, I remember doing this guy back in Mop and him killing, like, it took us like a whole raid group and a half just to kill this guy. This guy is not as tough as he used to be, obviously, but this thing was like the raid boss back then, the world raid boss. This guy's a giant like T-Rex with like the biggest helmet ever in the whole game. I feel this guy's got a huge helmet. He has like laser beams attached to his head. Yo, he literally shoots lasers and kills people. It's the coolest thing ever. He's got like these cool spikes on his back and got rings. He's got the battering rams that shoot like hooks into stuff. He's got the tail like rings around him. He's honestly one of the coolest ones in the game. Number 1 is going to go to the Brutasaur mount. This is the number 1 dinosaur, I think, personally. Not for the fact that it just looks cool, but for the fact that it's a mount. And the fact that it's also got these cool little guys on the side. We got the auction guy on the side there. And then you also have the other merchant mount on the guy. It's also got like the cool little hut on top, and then the saddle looks really nice. You also got like the little tassels at the end of the reins there. I mean, it's probably the most useful mount. And I remember trying to get the 10 million gold for this mount, but you know, unfortunately I could never get it, and I'm never going to get that shit again.